Well, hello and welcome to tonight's spooky video. Tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about the Rake. Before we start tonight's video, can we just talk for just a brief second about the Villisca Axe murder house? I was there this weekend with my friends Brittany, Annie, and Jonathan. It was amazing. I cannot wait to show you guys the video. It was such an amazing experience. You know, it's so cliche to say, but when you're in the house, it truly does feel like somebody's watching you all the time. There were points where we were in the house and we would feel almost like a darker energy, and then there were points in the house where you could feel a presence, but it wasn't dark or malicious at all. So, you know, the experience overall was awesome. I think we got some good evidence. I have a lot of footage to go through from the night that we spent there. I think the video is going to be 3 parts long, like 3 nights in a row. I think I'm going to upload the footage from the Villisca Axe murder house on October 29th, 30th, and 31st. Kind of like the finale to Halloween, and, you know, just kind of end October with a bang. So those videos will be coming at the end of October, and oh my god, it was such an amazing experience. It was like, I want to go back now. My friends Brittany, Annie, and Jonathan, they are also YouTubers, and I will put their links down below. Go check out their channels because they all have great channels. Brittany does paranormal and she's been to some awesome locations. Annie talks about some paranormal stuff, but she also does DIYs, and she does try-ons, and she does story times, a whole bunch of cool videos. And Jonathan has a really cool travel channel, so definitely go check out their channels. Like I said, I'll leave their links down below. But anyway, let's get into tonight's video, which is about the Rake. So the Rake is this creepypasta that's been going around for a long time. If you've never heard of the Rake before, it's a humanoid-like figure. It's completely hairless. It has almost like a very light, almost albino type skin color, maybe even grayish. But what this creature does is it sits at the edge of the bed and it watches you sleep until you wake up. When you wake up, it kills you. So nobody really knows if this creature is real or not. In 2003 in northeastern United States, this became a very kind of viral thing. A lot of people were talking about it. It was making media headlines. People were talking about seeing the Rake. There was a lot of pictures and photos out there, which we'll get to in just a minute. But in 2003, it really kind of took off, and then it died down again. So in 2006, the story of the Rake kind of picked up again and gained a little bit more traction. I have this really creepy story that a woman had written about her encounter that she had with the Rake, and I want to read it to you and kind of share it with you. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's kind of long, but I'll read the most interesting parts to you. So she writes and she says, "At about 4 a.m. I woke up thinking my husband had gotten up to use the restroom. I used the moment to steal back the sheets only to wake him in the process. I apologized to him and I told him I thought he had gotten out of bed. When he turned to face me, he gasped and then pulled his feet up from the end of the bed quickly so that his knees almost knocked me out. He then grabbed me and said nothing. My eyes adjusted to the dark. I was able to see what caused the strange reaction. At the foot of the bed, sitting and facing away from us, there was what appeared to be a naked man or a large hairless dog of sort. The position of the body was disturbing and unnatural, as if it had been hit by a car or something. For some reason, I was not instantly frightened by it, but more concerned as to its condition. In a flurry of motion, the creature scrambled around the side of the bed and then crawled quickly in a flailing sort of motion right along the bed until it was less than a foot from my husband's face. Can you imagine if I saw that thing creeping up at me and flying up towards me at the edge of my bed? Oh, I'd probably have a heart attack and die right there. The creature was silent for about 30 seconds, just staring at my husband. The creature then placed its hand on his knee and then ran into the hallway leading to the kid's room. I screamed and ran for the light switch, planning to stop him before he hurt my children. When I got to the hallway, the light from the bedroom was enough to see it crouching and hunched over about 20 feet away. He turned around and looked directly at me, covered in blood. I flipped the switch on the wall and saw my daughter, Clara. The creature ran down the stairs while my husband and I rushed to help my daughter. She was very badly injured and spoke only once more in her short life. "He is the Rake," she whispered. The woman continues to write, and it's a very unfortunate ending to the story. She says that her husband gathered her daughter into the car and wanted to drive her to the hospital, but on the way to the hospital, he and the daughter did end up crashing into a lake, and they both did pass away. Now, this lady isn't the only lady that has had encounters with the Rake. There's actually a couple sightings that go back until, what was the dates? There was one in 1691, way back in 1691, a mariner's log. He said, "He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed, I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not return here again at the request of the Rake." So even in 1691, this creature was being named, and it was named the Rake. I mean, it's really, really creepy. There's actually a couple videos of a Rake supposedly being caught on camera. One of them was actually in one of my previous videos. It was called Creatures in the Woods. And one of my viewers, she actually pointed out to me that this creature was the Rake, and it, sparked my interest a little bit more, and I wanted to know more about this creature and what it was and, what its purpose is. And, it doesn't seem like it has much of a purpose except to, like, stalk you at night and then, oh. But anyway, here's just kind of like a couple different clips of the Rake. Definitely so creepy. I mean, this creature, to me, it does look like a human, but it's very almost like, I don't know, it kind of seems a little like demonic or something like that. Almost like it was like cast out of the gates of hell or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think this creature is? Do you think it's some sort of demon? Do you think it's some sort of like mutant creature? I don't know. I don't know what this is. There's been lots of sightings of it. People people have caught it on their trail cams and on their hunting cams, and like there's just a lot of evidence out there showing this creature off. Again, what do you guys think this creature is, and what do you think its purpose is? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure and hit that like button because it really does help me out. So go ahead, hit that like button, and while you're at it, if you haven't already, you should really subscribe. I do creepy videos on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I had lost track for a minute because I forgot what days I upload on, but yeah, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.